Hello everyone. Today I bring you the Covafil brand. The second product voice flash here. I want to bring it from the perspective of a product creator. Let's take a look at how a product was born. Time goes back to the early morning of February 27th. I was thinking of a design that could hold 8 balls. The inspiration of the structure that trembles to the extreme strikes. I rolled over and got out of bed. Opened the computer. I drew 2 structural sketches with PPT, and then I went to sleep. When I woke up, it was already noon. The idea of structure is still in my mind, so I drew another 8-ball starting structure. The first of these 2 structural grass heads. I believe many players are familiar with it. He is the earliest operating structure of Jumping Hall. The second structure has a fatal flaw, that is, if you want to let 8 balls be quilted. Push to give way, this slope that pushes 8 balls, it has to be a gentle slope. And pushing is a back and forth loop, you can't just think about pushing it out. You also have to consider taking it back, so you push it over and use a gentle slope. Then you have to design a gentle slope when you take it back. And if there are gentle slopes on both sides, the 8 balls are slowly going uphill and slowly downhill. Those 8 balls lack the momentum of sudden release, so there is no way to make it. But it can't be helped. After all, the push and row structure is up and down. Return absolutely symmetrically. Time flashed to May. One night while eating watermelon, I suddenly thought, symmetry does not have to be an axis. Symmetry, our original design, it is axisymmetrical. In fact, there is also a symmetry called the center. Symmetry. If we think about it with central symmetry, the opposite side of the gentle slope can also be a cliff. When 8 balls go up the gentle slope, then jumping off the cliff here can provide enough kinetic energy. Made him tremble to the extreme. When pushing the card, turn around and go back. The cliff just now can turn into a gentle slope again. At this point, does it feel a bit round? It's like watching a Nolan movie. And this structure is indeed very much like a movie creed, and it doesn't matter. It will be clearer to show it directly with video. This is an early sample. This is a magnet, and under the magnet are 8 balls. Then we designed such a parallelogram with the idea of central symmetry, so that we slide uphill when we push, and then jump off the cliff. And when he came back, the cliff he had jumped off became a gentle slope that can go uphill again. Sliding and finally jumping off the cliff to push up feels like this. Of course, although this sample is an early sample, but it is also already a CNC version. In fact, we first used 3D printing to make this the feel structure of the parallelogram column, as the core has been successfully verified. During the verification process, we also found that the parallelogram column is highly compatible and expandable. Then let's look at compatibility first, because it is. A central column can naturally lock the upper and lower covers of the push row. At the same time, because it is the ultimate normal production of 8 balls triggered from beginning to end, leaves plenty of space for the middle of the itinerary. That and the mechanical paragraph of the spring bead travel. It has very good compatibility. The extreme vibration of the first and last 8 balls is naturally extremely comfortable. And on the road to the ultimate seismic exploration, because of the addition of this pure machinery, it is also extremely transgressive. Let's look at scalability. Since the trajectory of the 8 balls is to slide uphill and jump off the cliff around this middle column, so why not add a little stimulation to him on the path he slides? So we tried to dig holes in the sides of the center post like 8-ball pushers. After several rounds of verification, we finally chose this version of the 4 major paragraphs. This version uses 8 balls to make a uniform, clear, crisp, and non-skipping paragraph feel. This formed an unprecedented 8-ball paragraph. Add 8 balls of trembling double 8-ball feel. Through my push, it can be clearly heard. Whether it is a slow push or a fast push, it will never skip a section. And it is clear and crisp and even. For this middle column in the paragraph version, we used a hole dug by a 5mm ball cutter. Therefore, when using 5mm 8 balls, the paragraph is this crisp paragraph. And if you replace it with 8 balls smaller than 5mm, then 8 balls can tremble slightly in a larger section slot. Each 8-ball passage is micro-bouncing, 8 balls of all types up to 5mm on the market. You can also put it in and try it. In general, the larger the 8 balls, the greater the inertial potential energy. The longer it is, elastic like this, but the small 8-ball vibration will be shorter, more tendon. the same time, even if it is 8 balls of the same size, but if its diameter is different, its feedback feel will also be significantly different. Since this core structure can be compatible with so many 8 balls, is that compatible? Not an 8-ball thing? Yes, we're developing a way to play. It's just pushing magnets. The moment the magnet was pushed away by the central column, according to the command of the magnetic field, it will suddenly jump up from lying flat to upright. This creates a paragraph. The process from the gentle slope to the top will form a small section. Finally, it is absorbed back by sliding the cliff to form a large paragraph. That's the whole thing. The 3-stage feel is very crisp. It's a bit like the sound of operating a certain weapon. Let's simulate it like this. Okay, that's the question again. Since in the process of movement of 8 balls, 8-ball paragraphs can be formed. So can the magnet play form a paragraph with a magnet in the middle? Yes, brother can. We are also in the process of proofing the middle column of the magnet paragraph version. It is believed that it can bring different from spring bead paragraphs and 8s. Another brand new paragraph feel of the ball paragraph. Then stay tuned. Talking about this, let's first summarize the gameplay of Cloud Flash toys. Up to now, a total of 6 types have been developed. We put the spring beads on it. If you don't put 8 balls, it's a pure mechanical push and row game. We only put 8 balls. Don't let go of spring beads. It's pure 8 balls. Positive play. We only put magnets, not spring beads or 8 balls. It's pure magnet gameplay. We put the spring beads and put 8 balls, and the smooth beads are mechanical paragraphs. At 8 balls, normal play. We don't put spring beads and put 8 balls. It is 8-ball paragraphs plus 8 balls to play the game. We put spring beads, put the magnet and don't put 8 balls. It's a mechanical paragraph. Add magnet around gameplay. The last gameplay in development is to use magnets to hit the columns. Realize the above 6 ways to play the magnet paragraph plus the magnet closing game. We have all the first 5 necessary accessories, including paragraph columns and smooth columns are standard. We will also complete the development of the 6th gameplay as soon as possible. The above is more about structure and gameplay. There is a satisfying way to play. After the structure, the appearance is actually just as important. In order to show this tremor caused by 8 balls, we designed a slight undulating continuous movement, which had to be carved with a knife, difficult and costly to produce. Therefore, this view may only produce PEI as a material. And why choose PEI? The reason is actually very simple. Because of such a unique structure, we want players to see the trajectory of the 8 balls or magnetic blood moving inside. Watching is just as much fun and enjoyment as playing. Finally, let's talk about the information related to the sale, which was first published in PEI. The special model is priced at $499 and is expected to be on sale in stock next week. The total limit of the part, including proxies, is 499 sets. Because there will be scrap, the actual number may be smaller. When this version is released, we will change the appearance. This version is out of print, and the relevant information about subsequent versions will be disclosed separately. On the last weekend, I will bring a full set of gameplay and floating clouds to the road. 3 toys went to the Beijing exhibition, because I didn't have time to sign up, so there are no stands, but I will find a seat on or off the field. If you are interested, you can come and experience it on site. Believe me, you can actually feel the most complete Cloud Flash. Then we'll see you live on the weekend. Bye bye.